Stop 8. Juan Garrido and Juan Illo. Ask yourself, who discovered America? You may find that the answer is not what you have always heard. In fact, there are two Afro-Spaniards who were imperative to the discovery and founding of America. In 1513, Spanish conquistador Juan Ponce de Leon sailed out of San Juan, Puerto Rico, and got stuck in the Gulf Stream that runs north up the east coast of Florida. Then his ships were hit by a storm and grounded at 30 degrees and 8 minutes north by longitude and latitude, putting him at Guana River State Park in Ponte Vedra. There is a statue there for him at the main beach parking lot. When Ponce de Leon crashed into the land that he would claim for Spain and name La Florida, he was not alone. One of his first officers was Juan Garrido, and he was one of the first Afro-Spanish conquistadors to sail out of San Juan. He was the son of an African chief, sent to Portugal with slave traders as an ambassador who was then sold himself. After being taken to Cuba by Pedro Garrido, he was freed after 6 years of slavery. Juan Garrido then joined the Spanish military and was soon on a ship with Ponce. When Ponce de Leon returned to Florida in 1521 and was killed by the Calusa, Garrido was with him. Garrido then sailed on to discover California with Cortez around 1530 and then later became one of the first mayors of Mexico, and as a farmer introduced wheat to the New World. So this is who discovered America as we know it today. Almost 7 years after Christopher Columbus has already died. After Ponce de Leon, there will be many conquistadors who try to conquer the shores of La Florida, but most will fail until Pedro Menendez de Aviles, who lands around the area of the Fountain of Youth Archaeological Park on September 8th, 1565. He is met by the Timucua people, and among them he finds an African man who called himself Juanillo. This man spoke both Spanish and Timucua and would travel the New La Florida as an interpreter for Menendez. His services were extremely important to the exploration, and he worked 2 years for Menendez. In 1567, he left La Florida and went to Puerto Plata in Hispaniola, where he retired with a pension from the king. Our tour now turns west, and you will see a covered open pavilion building, a building that was built in 1824.